In today's video, we are going to go through all the balancing changes coming in December when the brand new Rogue drops, Umbra. So first of all, let's talk some Rogue buffs. And let's start with Anvil. His ability now recharges every 35 seconds and 2 barricades can be placed in a world at once. This is a huge buff for Anvil and will mean that picking Anvil on a defending comp on game modes like Demolition will be a lot more viable than before. 2 shields paired with APS systems could make some very interesting defending strategies. Now we move on to Saint, and we've all seen that he's getting a brand new legendary outfit in early December, but also his drone now travels to down teammates 50% faster. With Saint now having lifeline and the drone flight speed being increased, Rogue Company think that Saint will be successfully completing more revives than before. As such, they are slightly reducing the flat hill given to Saint and his teammates when successfully completing a revive. This change will go from 80 to 60 per revive, and this is huge for Saint, and I for one cannot wait to see if he is picked more than Dahlia. Now the Fixer is also getting a buff. His ability duration has increased from 6 seconds to 10 seconds. They've also increased the heat signature of enemies, which allows you to see enemies' heat signatures behind cover. So remember when Fixer was broken in prior seasons? Well, you're going to have to see how this one plays out. So Seeker is also getting a buff as his bow radius has now increased from 8 meters to 10 meters. Runway, Talon, Trench and Vire can now equip and throw their abilities whilst in mid-air. So that is going to be pretty cool. However, now we're on to something very, very juicy, and it wasn't mentioned in the update note show as far as I can remember, but it is listed on the update notes on the Rogue Company website, and the Health Regeneration will be reverted from 7 seconds to 5 seconds. So do let me know in the comments what you think of that, if you was fond of the brand new 7 seconds Health Regeneration delay, or if you are glad that it's going back to the good old Rogue Company days. Now let's talk the deadly KA-30. They're looking to increase the recoil on this gun and nerf the recoil reduction upgrade. So the KA-30 they feel is a little bit too stable, especially when upgraded, for the amount of damage and versatility it offers. So they are looking to make it that bit harder to control. Now the LR-15 full body, the headshot damage is being increased from 140 to 150, and the body damage is being increased from 70 to 80. Now the P12K, the clip size is being increased from 9 to 12. Now the Warrant is getting a buff. The body damage is going to go from 21 to 22 damage, and the headshot damage is being increased from 30 to 32. The Riptide is also getting a little bit of love as the damage fall off percentage has been increased, meaning it will keep some of those higher damage values at longer ranges. Now the HRM30K is getting a lot of tweaks, so let's just quickly run through them. The level 1 upgrade no longer provides bullet penetration, and what that was, if you had 2 enemies behind each other, the bullet would pierce through one enemy and hit the other, and that didn't happen too often, so they've made some changes. Now the level 1 upgrade now reduces reticle bloom reduction instead, which means the level 2 upgrade offers an increased magazine size from 20 to 30. So we'll have to see how this one plays out, but that is very, very welcomed, as I believe this was one of the only guns that didn't have an increased magazine size as you upgraded the weapon. Now the A3 salvo based range is being increased by 2 meters, and the final fall off range has also been increased by 2 meters. Now the Spitfire is getting improved aim over shoulder accuracy, which is cool. Now let's move over to the gadgets. So first of all, let's talk flashbang. Now the fuse time is going to be reduced from 1.7 seconds to 1.5 seconds, meaning that your flashbangs go off a little bit quicker. And the tear gas is also going to get a buff as the slow duration is going to be increased by 25%, and the disorientation effect is increased by 15%. So we'll have to see how those ones play out, but that does mean that Vi is going to be stronger with that tear gas buff. So if you enjoyed that video, then be sure to check these videos out right here.